Hello students, from yesterday we have started new chapter of math second, that is circle. In last lecture we have learned about some basic concepts of circle. We revise these terms in last lecture. We have also learned about some properties of chords and the number of circles passing through 1, 2 and 3 different points. Today we are going to see about the component of the circle, that is secant and tangent. Here in figure, line M is the secant of the circle. Line L intersects circle in two different points, that is A and B. That means there are 2 points common between secant and circle. We see here another line, that is line M. Here line M, between line M and circle with center O, we see there is one point common, that is point P. This line M is called as tangent of the circle. Line M is tangent of the circle. There is one point common between tangent and circle. Therefore, here we can tell about the difference between tangent and secant. There is one point common between circle and tangent, and there are 2 points common between secant and circle. Now we will see one of the important property of tangent, that is tangent theorem. What is tangent theorem? A tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. Tangent at any point. Here we can draw infinite number of tangent to the circle, because circle is set of infinite numbers. Through each number we can draw the tangent, but the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. See figure. Here line L is tangent, O is the center of the circle, and OP is the radius. Our theorem is this line L, that is tangent, is perpendicular to segment OP, that is radius OP. O is the center of the circle, line L is the tangent, and P is the point of contact. Point P is point of contact. According to this tangent theorem, line L means tangent is perpendicular to radius OP. You can see and learn the proof of theorem from your textbook, page number 51. Now converse of the tangent theorem. Statement is, a line perpendicular to radius at its point on a circle. Line perpendicular to radius at its point on circle is tangent of the circle. It is exactly the reverse of tangent theorem, that is converse. The line perpendicular to radius means, like if line L is perpendicular to radius OP, then line L is the tangent of the circle. Now about tangent, some things must be noted. First thing is, a circle can have infinite number of tangents. Second thing is, one and only one tangent can be drawn at a point on a circle. Through any point, one and only one tangent can be drawn. Then third point is, no tangent can be drawn from a point in the interior of the circle. If any point is in the interior of the circle, then no tangent can be drawn through that point, because it will intersect the circle in 2 points and it will become secant of the circle. Therefore, no tangent can be drawn through the point interior of the circle. And fourth point is, two tangents can be drawn to a circle from the point in the exterior of the circle. If any point is in the exterior of the circle, then we can draw two tangents through that point to the circle. Now we will see how two tangents can be drawn from the point exterior of the circle. See here in figure, point P is in the exterior of the circle. Then line PQ and line PR. Line PQ and line PR are two tangents drawn through point P. Means two tangents can be drawn from the point exterior to the circle. Here this seg PQ and seg PR are called as tangent segments. Tangent segments of a circle. Now there is one theorem related to the tangent segments, that is tangent segment theorem. Tangent segment theorem, which is important for your exam also. We will see the proof of tangent segment theorem. First we will see the statement of tangent segment theorem. See the statement. Tangent segment drawn from an external point to a circle are congruent. Here in above figure, if PQ and PR are the tangent segment drawn from exterior point P, then PQ congruent PR is the tangent segment theorem. Now we will draw figure and prove the theorem. See here, first we will write, given O is the center of the circle, then tangent PQ and PR are tangents drawn through point P. Then to prove, what is to prove here? Segment PQ congruent segment PR. To prove this statement, we have to construct here construction. Draw segment OP, OQ and OR. Here joint O and P, joint O and Q, also joint O and R. Therefore here we have drawn three segments in construction. Then we will see proof of the theorem. We have known that the tangent is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. Therefore, it is tangent theorem. Therefore, radius OQ perpendicular line PQ, that is tangent PQ, and radius OR is perpendicular to line PR, it is tangent theorem. Therefore, triangle OQP and triangle ORP are right angle triangles. Here these two angles will be 90 degree each. Therefore, in right angle triangle, OQP and triangle ORP sec OP congruent sec OR radii of a circle. Then also sec OP, here sec OQ is radius, sec OQ, then sec OP congruent sec OP common side, but sec OP is hypotenuse, common hypotenuse of these two triangles. Therefore, triangle OQP congruent triangle ORP hypotenuse side theorem. If two triangles are congruent, then their corresponding sides are also congruent. Therefore, sec PQ congruent sec PR corresponding sides of congruent triangle, and it is to prove here. Therefore, the tangent segments drawn from the exterior points to the circle are congruent to each other is proved here. In this way, today we have learned about the tangent, secant, their definitions, and tangent theorem, its converse, and tangent segment theorem. Now we will see examples on these theorems. We will see the examples on these theorems in next lecture. Today we have homework to learn the proof of the tangent theorem and its converse from the textbook and write it in your notebook. Thank you.